Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will be back with another game on Nuclear Winter. On the top end, as our Green Russia, we have Red Army. And on the bottom left, we have a Vitamin as our Purple Russia. And we are, like I said, on the map Nuclear Winter. This is not the Redux version with the new tech buildings on the sides. Rather than that, we just have empty islands and garrisons. And this is one of those maps where it's a bit wide, but the amount of resources that each player gets allows it to have a nice jump start. I am seeing some a bit like not the perfect distance supplies over here on the top, but this is really long range for Russia, for the slow Russian collectors. And I'm gonna be looking around, trying to see if there are two Mishkas going around. Both players know what the other guy's faction is. Vitamin is going to go for a third supply and a quick war factory. Meanwhile, I don't see any. Oh, there's Red Army's war factory. So both players aren't quite mirroring each other just right now. There's nothing out of the usual just yet. I do see one Mishka, two Mishkas. So Vitamin does have more than one Mishka in the public build 2.0, which is what this current version is, 1.7. Version 1.7, public build 2.0. That's why Vitamin has 2.0 as name. Each faction gets a default scout, so this is probably one of the reasons, like maybe that's probably one of the reasons that people don't go for second scouts. One scout is enough. But you can debate that. Now we are going to see the first BMP, or the Mauler, right? That's the new name of the BMP? Yes, the Mauler tank. Yes. The Mauler lights APC thingy, gonna chase down the Mishka, and on the top end, all I'm gonna see is Red Army getting a late third supply, but I think he should be just rushing tier 1. It appears he's not doing that. So he's getting his own Mauler here to harass his supplies, but he was already, the first strike already got from Vitamin's Mauler, so we need to pop the smokes, otherwise you're gonna get killed. One hit left, whoever, oh wait, both Maulers kill each other, but this Mauler did probably the finishing blow with the machine gun. Well, I'm going to see another Mishka go around from Red Army, trying to scout out what's going on. Maybe wave to this one over here. And I do see the middle tech repair bay getting garrisoned and getting captured by Vitamin right now. But Red Army's conscripts are still here. Well, this guy's still just waiting for his friends, I guess. It's not like he wants it to make like a team building effort to capture this, plant a flag and watch the building just be with colors. I don't know. Well, I do see two Maulers coming from Vitamin. I'm not sure if there's any anti-air or if there's even tier 1 from... oh, tier 1 is already up, yeah. Red Army's at tier 1. He's already getting his helipad. Meanwhile, at this end... oh. Wow, these players are really mirroring each other in terms of, like, tearing up and teching time, don't they? Well, there's a Kodiak coming from Vitamin. I think that's just going to be staying there as a defensive tool. Because, RPG Tower is good, but, Kodiak most of the time is better. Like, units are generally better than defenses for mobility alone, generally. I'm not saying that RPG Tower is bad, especially against Russia. It's good. I'm just saying that, units are much more flexible. And we are going to see one of these trucks finally get killed as the conscripts slowly surround them. One of the supply trucks manage to get destroyed. And we are going to see two of them look around, laugh at the machine guns of those puny conscripts as there is that tech repair bay in the middle, which is constantly repairing them at a predefined rate. I think it was like 20 a second. I may be wrong. Hanfield told me. I forgot. Let's see. Now he did already scout this. So let's check out Vitamin's vision. He did scout the helipad, so he knows that he's fucked. Oh wait, he doesn't need to know that he's soon to be fucked. He's already fucked right now. So the Small is popping the smokes. He's gonna try to get two more shots off, but we all know that he's not gonna kill anything else. I do see the first Badger out. Yeah, the new MTP's name is also a Badger. Mushroom, Badger. Oh, sorry. So I do see another strike force coming from Vitamin. Two strong Kodiaks with shock troopers. A really strong ground army. But I'm afraid I don't see any amount of anti-air. And this heli is like, wait, let's kill the scouts first. I don't want him to broadcast this and then just slaughter all of these units over here. I do see the heli coming from Vitamin as well, as he's going to unload his salvo rockets and missiles into the supply warehouse. But I'm not really sure where he's going with this. Like, these helicopters cannot engage the ground. So I think he's just going to look around, try to kill the dozer. Yeah, he does manage to kill the dozer of Vitamin. And now, Red Army. And now the second supply truck does get intercepted, but there's a wave of conscripts coming in the middle. These two Tunguskas are trying their best, trying to kill them all, but they're finally getting overwhelmed by these by these units. I think as a Russia, I would probably destroy this tower. But you know, usually just utilize the tower overall. I am seeing that that Hellion did get shot down by Iglas in the end, and there's like what 4 Hellions right now. And these days, Red Army has a hard-on for helicopter rushing, and he does have a thermal barrack upgrade right now, which will allow it to have that, you know, that iconic burst ability that basically melts anything that isn't a tank or a building. But does decent damage against buildings too. Wait, we do see a Tunguska here ready to greet them. They are going to fire the missile salvos, and the Kashtan finishes it off, taking down the Hellion as these 2 supply trucks aren't doing much. The Tunguska throws in a defensive smoke in the top. If there's going to be any retaliation, he will probably like attack the smokes first. Waste a few rockets as the thermal barracks from Vyman does get added in too. He's going to finish. No, he's going to just tickle that shock troop until he dies. Now more Iglas are here. He's going to shoot the one that did not have the thermal barrack upgrade used. So this one will barely survive with like 5 or 10% HP. Maybe you should send that back for repairs. That's how I would do, honestly. As there are still more Hellions in the middle, both players are playing cat and mouse with their anti-air and their, like I said, their helicopters. But it's gonna end. The fun will end once the grumbles start hitting the floor, and this Red Army is already halfway there. Meanwhile, Vime is already. Oh wow, Vime is teching faster than Red Army. That's something I don't. Oh wait, no, this is not a tier 2. What am I saying? This is the tier 2, and wow, never mind. He's already there already. Like he's still building, and this guy's already at tier 2. Like, Red Army may be leaving in 2018, but Biden is at 3018, guys, seriously. Yes, I made that joke, Biden. And we are going to see this Hellion go to heroic rank, getting tickled by those Iglos, almost killed, but they're going to manage to give critical damage to this supply truck. These 2 colonists managed to survive, luckily for them. And that's what seems to be it. Now, this helicopter will start to auto-repair in just a second. There it is, we're starting to repair, but the other one is on low health without it. So we are going to see 2 Tunguskas come out as well. I feel like I casted this replay before. Did I cast this replay before? I swear to God, if I did, I'm going to be so salty. Wait. I'm going to pause this for a second. I need to check it. Wait. Is this the replay that Red Army sent me? Last Tuesday, Red Army, let's see. Okay, I don't think it is. Never mind, let's continue. Sorry about that. I just remember these 2 Tunguskas next to each other on the map like this. It just looks so familiar. Am I just starting to have that, like, you know, the phantom casts where I can, you know, I can have the casts that I did, you know, the casts that I did, the ones I didn't, the ones I've lost. It just starts hurting my head. We are going to see some Gorgons come out with the advanced artillery system, or as I like to call it, have you tried sex? It may be good, but have you tried advanced artillery systems? Because that thing is just so good. Double the damage, seriously. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. It's like pound those Tunguska down. Those bats are trying their best to prepare, but I'm going to be able to do anything more than they should. The Kodiak does get sniped by the freaking Sentinel tank. Now the Hellion is going to go in close pursuit as he's seen that there's no anti-air there right now. Is it Grumble to save these units, or is this Tunguska just going to abandon his comrades to the Hellion? It seems so. This second Brentino does die. Now the Kodiak is getting damaged, but the Hellion is taking some damage from Tunguska. He needs to get away right now. If he can take the missiles, he'll probably die. Oh, so close. He did get veterancy, but he managed to get that veterancy back to Tunguska as he got killed up by the missiles. And these 2 Mishkas are going to get killed, so we don't want any spooky, people looking around for this army. They don't like cameras. I'm really curious on these shock troopers. I was like, I get the bombardier shock troopers, but why would you get them when you have Gorgons? And this strike force seems heavily naked, like very naked, too naked to actually have, too naked from anti-air. Yeah, I'm going to see some recovery general's power getting utilized here. It's probably from Vitamin, as he does have 2 Tunguskas and the Kodiak to man once he gets it in time. Now let's look around. What does Red Army have? He does have 2 Helis. I think he's waiting for the Goliath upgrade. 2 Sentinels are coming in response to this 1 Sentinel, and more shock troopers are going to flank it from the top left. These Gorgons need to start firing and save their Sentinel, otherwise they don't have any other frontline unit to actually tank the damage. These shock bombardiers will be trying to destroy their, their shock rifle cousins, but yeah, this Grumble did just shove a huge ass rocket into the face of these Hellions. But there's no follow-up, there's no second Grumble, so these units are all ripe for the picking. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Always take 2 grumbles, like whatever it is. Okay? Unless you have veterancy, a grumble can't even one-hit a little bird, I think. So always get more than 1 grumble on, or more than 1 ant here. You need 2 to kill any jet as well. I think grumbles can one-hit MiGs without that they doesn't have the MiG armor upgrade, but I may be wrong. I may have veterans in there. Now I am seeing an interesting mixture of golems here. That is very interesting, but the ERA armor is here, which is better against explosion and tanks, and I think infantry. So basically, anything that isn't a jet has, takes these tanks take less damage from anything that isn't a jet, I think, in general. That's what it reduces against. Basically, units like the Grenadier, units like the Shock Trooper, units like Nighthawks, or units like other tanks that you deal AP damage, or Laser Lock, or let's see, what else? And then it takes less damage from, what was it? Oh, infantry missile, which is basically basic tier 0 anti-air infantry. Yeah, the percentages, however, read the tooltip, I don't remember what it is. See, now there's 2 grumbles here. Now this means that oh wait, the preparing other, but yeah, he means business with these 2 grumbles. Does he have the compression missile upgrade? Yes, that will increase the range quite a bit, but he still needs to get more grumbles. I don't think this is still enough, because if he gets to Goliath, or he can just micro it properly, he can probably get in and get out before the grumbles in the back properly relocate to attack. I think he's on low power right now. I don't think that was any cause of harassment. This low HP heli is still looking around. I think he's going to just stay around for a conscript drop. But yeah, he's just feeling so many defense. I do see Tesla unlock coming in from Vitamin, which is something you don't see that much. Or you do see Teslas, but not against Russia. Mainly against my USA or people's GLAs. Active infantry, and this Mishka is in the front line, just scouting around till his last breath. I think it's gonna get intercepted. Yeah, the center's like, niet, you shall not collect your comrade. And we're gonna see the Hellions come in. 3 Hellions, the heroic one does go down. The veteran one is in the back. It does get taken out as well. There's 1 more left, and it does get hit by. Wait, what? Wait, is it getting hit? No, it's not. This one's in outside minimum range, like I said. It's having a range of a tier 2 anti-air, so it will have a nice amount of time for itself. It will be elite right now, killing the Badger in just a second. The smokes do distract it. The Hellion is getting shot by the Grumble. Finally, he's getting his ass down to shreds by that huge-ass Grumble missile. Now these Kodiak and the Centaur will move on ahead, but I don't see what Boris is doing. The Shock Bombardier is... Oh, Shock Bombardiers also, I think, deal Aura Bomb now. I'm not sure, but... yeah, tanks of the Russian tanks really take less damage after EI armor against them too. These consoles will be here alongside some shock troopers. They're going to start to try to oppose the Sentinel tank, but I don't think that's a great idea. We do see RPG Boris here. He's going to probably take out the Brentino in just a second. These 3 Sentinels are definitely going to outgun anything, even though these 2 Ogres could have had like a head-to-head matchup with Boris. These 3 will basically solidify the deal here. This strike force of conscripts and Toulouse that I'm just observing right now, I think he's using Boris to just brute force through here. I did see the stim pack getting used from Boris, so he will escape just in the nick of time. The Hind is in the front line. With the Hind, we do know that Red Army does have the helicopter, the air mobility. No, that was an air mobility. It has a good name because it's a good general's power. Helicopter mobility, aerial I don't know. Basically, he has access to what was it called? The beam who had the gun. I forgot the name. The Grizon? I think it was Grizon. Yeah. He has access to Grizon, and he'll soon have Goliath on his, his helicopters, which will make them untargetable. So if he can destroy like any line of sight, giving like any scout unit in the front lines and just rush him, and he knows where the enemy's units are, he could probably take it all out. Even though this heroic Grumble will be giving a nice amount of headache for him. Now frontline barracks here. Let's check the secondary economy. I see only like 2 outside of industrial plant, and I'm guessing like this is all full of 6. It looks like 5, but it may be 6. And 2 outside. Meanwhile, on top end, I see this is full, but this is not deployed. So technically, Red Army is ahead, even though what's its name? even though I think Red Army has taken more harassment to his main third supply there. He only has full supply truck there as well. And to say the least, Vitamin has Recurry General's Power, which is, always the best General's Power in Russia games, as long as, you have the infantry to actually man the units. Like, you can actually turn your enemy's dead army into an unmanned husk of a zombie army to be possessed by your latest conscript drop. So I see a bunch of conscripts here, and those are going from the right. Okay. Like, I'm happy if he's going to utilize this area. I don't think he is. This is and apparently RPG Boris died, because now we do see Siege Boris. He's going to be picking off this early warning outpost, I think. Or it's probably a radar. But either way, there are Heinz in the air, and you don't really want to fuck with Russia when he has Heinz in the air. At least not without MG Boris or some sort of anti-air. Plus, this Siege or Support Boris is already, not that amazing. And, in its potential damage to a base. So, I don't know. Like, I heard that you need to actually get Boris in the front lines and farm, like, some EXP for him before he gets veterancy and gets to be effective. But I do see that the Heinz are in the front line right now. These Heinz, these scouts do get caught out by the Hellies, and they do get picked away. No one of them gets picked up. I don't see any Grumbles coming from Red Army, which is quite curious. I'm going to see the helipad now beaconed in and targeted by the support Boris. Now we do see the MiGs come in to strike, and no, they're not Chinese MiGs. The name is just MiG. Where's the Boris? Yeah, Boris is currently trying to relocate. He probably saw that. He probably saw those units with the. Oh wait, he's gonna reveal himself to kill the helipad, and he's gonna sacrifice himself for a helipad that costs him 2/3 of what it costs. So good job, Boris. He doesn't know how to read, and he doesn't know how to get good trades. But then again, he did kill one of those radar things, so he only had like 200 loss, I guess, like in complete value. Oh, we do see the Grumbles come out from Red Army. Compression missile upgrade has been upgraded from him already. So this is the point where you know that what's its name? That helicopters are not that great idea. Now, one thing that both players can and probably will do is get some general's powers like the Tu-22 strike, the one rank of EDV, one rank of conscript drop, and just fill the air with a lot of trash, reinforcement power plays, or just general power plays in general, so that anti-air can target them. Because Grumbles are good against those, but as long as they're distracted, the helicopters can utilize Glide and even go in further. Now we are going to see the Hellions go in, and they're going to be targeting these Mishkas, but these Mishkas are, both of those Hellions get fucking destroyed in the air. I thought they were going to make it out, but no, the Grumbles are not forgiving them whatsoever. And also the early warning radar is here. I'm not sure what the range is. I think it's like something like this. Aside from giving you detection, it actually paints all aircraft in the area with the same effect of the targeting laser or the Avenger laser. So you will take more damage in that area. Okay, now we're gonna see 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 arm supplies for Red Army, but he's gonna have 2 of them not really utilized, and we are gonna see 4 outside. Oh wait, no, I think Vitamin's ahead, but he's not utilizing all of them right now. And apparently I've got a Discord message. Let's see what that is. Oh boy, it's that guy who wants me to help him fix this fucked up install. I'm not gonna bother with that today. Now we're gonna see a lot of golem tanks come out from Red Army, which is kind of curious. So the thing is that Red Army is getting more golems and Vitamin is getting more sentinels, even when it should be the opposite, because Vitamin has access to coil gun golems, which are arguably the best single spam trash unit in the game. I am going to see that wave of Gorgons start to just pound on those tanks. They're going to probably be taking out these infantry in the back too without realizing. Emergency aid is thrown across the artillery, but the burst damage of Sentinels is just too great for any of those emergency aids to actually save them. We are going to see the Sentinel getting flanked from the back, and it's going to start hitting those units. I think this Sentinel will eventually go down, as the Tesla tank is also taking a beating. It is getting taken out. These 2 Gorgons are now retaliating on their purple comrades. These Ogre tanks are now moving in as well. I don't think they use a short upgrade ability just yet, but this Sentinel also gets destroyed. These shock bombardiers are getting flanked from the top by Sentinel. That's also a veteran right now, but there's no black belt, so it's just a veteran Sentinel. But this Grumble is going to now come in and is going to start to intercept that conscript drop, but he manages to survive. as these conscripts drop in danger close behind enemy lines, only to get pounded by their other conscript comrades, which they do overwhelm in an RPG tower. Meanwhile, I'm not really sure that these three ogres are getting recovered, but now RPG Boris is in the field. He will be finishing off his. He will be helping his shock trooper comrades in this engagement in just a second. Meanwhile, no, wait. The RPG Boris got intercepted, taken out by MG Boris. So, you know, the clones or the evil twins, just like my Japanese anime, he's going to get intercepted. This heli is on borrowed time. He's going to get destroyed in just a second. Yeah, it's a shame. These shock bombardiers are now trying to hit and kill this shock bombardier. More conscript drops are left in. Now, this Boris is the MG Boris, so he will have no trouble clearing these conscripts if he has the chance. Now, these... wait, he has coil gun. Yeah, he has the golems now. They upgrade to coil guns automatically, apparently. This is also somehow out of the range of, what's its name? He's shorter, but yeah. He's out of range of Grumbles, I think, or there's something I'm missing here. Wait, where is his Grumbles? I don't see it. I just see this shit here. Did he destroy Ivan's Grumbles? Am I missing that? Oh my god, will this survive? Yes, it will. Huh. Apparently these golems died, these Grumbles died sometime, but I haven't seen that at all. I hope he does manage to get some MTPs, I mean some badges, and recover them. Badger, mushroom. Alright. Now these defenses will be slowly picked off by Red Army's Gorgon there. I don't think he's paying that much attention to it, but seeing that the Sentinel's moving, I think he's gonna... No, he's not. He's gonna just go back to the pocket there. Okay, then I guess this defense is going to get killed and probably give elites and veterancy to this Gorgon, which will now trade in, which will return fire by this Gorgon and these three shock troopers, shock bombardiers. So economy-wise, I think Red Army is ahead. No, still not ahead. I think Vyman's still ahead, but he is rank 5 right now. So we are seeing the veteran Black Bear come in with the other veteran tank. This Sentinel has to be new. After rank 5, that is a veteran tank right now. And you know how much I love the Black Bear. Delete the Black Bear. That's how much I hate. Love it, I mean. I still hate it and despise it with a passion. So this is weird. I think the Boris used the Grisant drop just now, but I'm not sure why he did that, as it just got instantly killed and the second immediately landed. I think it was meant to be like some kind of like distraction or something. I'm not sure. He is hiding behind the trees right there, though. That's good. So, I think it's the calm before the storm. Both players building up. Yeah, these shock bombardiers are going to be getting picked up by his MG Boris. Both of them are healing, so MG Boris... Oh, wait, what is that? That's a FOAB. And I do see a TOEFL from Biden. Why would you get a TOEFL, you madman? And he will be dropping his... he's dropping the FOAB right over here. And meanwhile, the TOEFL does get intercepted by his Hinds. He managed to kill 3 trucks, I think, arm suppliers, so I guess that's sort of worth it. But honestly, I would use that as a frontline thing, like actually kill a command center in the middle and actually use a frontline bomber. It's better against units than armies on it, buildings, I mean. The only good GP against buildings has to be 8 times, or, what's that? Why? I don't want... Why is this notification? No. What is this? Oh, shortage in... Yeah, apparently I need short space. Okay, let's see. How much space do I have on this PC? Oh, wow. I'm running out of space, apparently. Oh, boy, I have 1 gig of space left. Okay, let me in the meantime look around here and see if there's anything I can delete at the same time. I'll delete these. Delete this. Delete this. Delete this. Okay, sorry, I had too many files, I mean, too many old videos apparently here. Because I did download a lot of trash videos right now, and we are going to see the strike force of Red Army come in. These conscripts are going to get dropped in the front line just now. The helicopter does not get intercepted. There are conscripts in front line. Meanwhile, the Black Bear and the Gorgons are trading. Oh, no, wait, Vitamin is also ranked 5, where you see 2 Black Bears, 2 Titans clashing against each other. Short ability is used by Vitamin's and Black Bear. I do see a lot of Gorgons just trading shots. I'm not sure which is which right now. All I know is that Vitamin is losing right now in this engagement with all these heavies back to support Red Army's Black Bear. His Black Bear does get intercepted. I don't see any amount of infantry that's going to be actually useful. These ogres. Oh wait, Red Army has coil golems now as well, so this is actually the best single spam unit in the game. It's good against anything, bad against basically nothing. Like, it's just expensive, that's about it. And compared to the it's not that expensive either. Now we're going to see these, what's his name, these helicopters come in. I don't see any decent anti-air, but no, the Grumbles will be picking up any helicopter that come in. Vitamin is completely getting brute forced. These Gorgons will start picking up at these garrisons, which, wow, really? Is that what that projectile is? Just a single line of piss? Okay. Steel piss and garrisons, okay. The shock troopers are really meh. Okay, now we're going to see these, oh wait, these Topals are going to try to escape. I'm not sure why, but Byron has gone for the Goliath upgrade rather than he's gone for the Topal upgrade instead of the Goliath. I'm not sure how this Goliath, the Topal, is going to serve him now that there's the army on his front line. And he has a bunch of Hinds as well in his base, and this Topal will also get intercepted. This Kasha will try to do his best. He does manage to take out one Hind, but without a lack of proper units, this Tunguska is the only thing that Byron's got to stop these. He is picking up more than one target, as you know. The Hinds don't realize it, but he's gonna try to focus down the industrial plant. Another Hind does go down, only 2 remain, but the army in the middle is actually a real problem. This harassment will not be a big issue, but I think, yeah, the only 1 Hind remains, and he is heroic, but I do see a bird. Oh, wow. I see a airfield coming from Vyman, so I think we will see Sokals in just a minute. I'm not sure if I would suggest Sokals against Russia, but I mean, it has a good and bad sides. If you can't intercept them, like if you can't snipe the Grumbles, then they're awesome. If you can't, then you're just throwing money like Russia does. And wait, is that another FOAB? Is it FOAB time already? Okay, let's see it. I think it's going to go for industrial plant straight away. Where is the industrial plant? Oh, there it is. Okay, so we are going to see it drop. It's going to probably kill 5. Oh, it's going to kill like all of those arms supplies. And the silo does manage to survive, however. Now, this army here, like I said, the, what's his name? The golems are the best trash unit. As you can see, they're good against those helis too. They're good enough at least. And they will be taking them out as there's no Goliath on them and no Hind. In the meantime, I do see more Shark Bombardiers come out and conscripts trying to do their best to stop this unit, try to kill this Golem, for example, but they're not going to manage to do it. And with the ERA armor, these Shark Bombardiers are not actually a good choice. But I guess none of the anti-tank options are Russia right now. Because shock troopers are explosion, aura bomb to shock bombardiers, and infantry missile from the RPGs. I'm not sure any infantry is good, but I guess I would still use them. Now this industrial plant does get taken out by the Sentinels, but however, while they're escaping and all spawn, they all stack on top of each other for this Sentinel to destroy. So that's a real shame. But we do see Sokals defensively protecting the motherland and killing this Sentinel. This barracks will come out and make this, these Sentinel elite now, but these Sokals are going to get some good amount of EXP. I only see 1 airfield though, however, the second one is going up. I'm not sure where he's going to go with this, but these Shark Bombardiers are just a waste of money at this point, and given how much, little money he actually has compared to Red Army, I wouldn't really suggest it. And it's kind of funny, because ERA would have been doing good here. Like, the new buff to ERA is pretty good. Yeah, this Ogres and this Golem is actually having a great time for himself. Just killing these guys, so not ignoring him entirely. So now these, I think he's going to kill tier 1 as well. If he kills tier 1, then Vime is at tier 0. Yeah, Vime is currently at tier 0, and this Sentinel is at rank 3. It is not the Black Bear, for a surprise, but it is just the Sentinel altogether. And this one does get taken out. Another Shock Bombardier getting taken out by this Golem tank, which is a real shame. I'm not sure how Vitamin can come back from this given the economic, distance. He does need to redeploy these and get his eco back up and running ASAP. Maybe sell these extra supply centers that he doesn't need. Maybe, oh yeah, this one's sold because they destroyed, but yeah, he doesn't have one there. Maybe a Boris would be doing good, but he doesn't have tier 2 just yet. He needs to, like I say, get back to the economy race, otherwise he's going to get out ecoed heavily. Red Army's at 7k right now, and he has a shit ton of Hinds and a Hunchback there. I think the girlfriends wanted to call in, the Hunchback and Hellion there just for fun. And it's kind of funny how I just sort of realized that all of the Russian helicopters start with an H in their name. Hellion, Hunchback, Hind. Like, it's always been there, but I just, kind of understood it. Okay, now we do see airplane getting taken out by this Golem thing. I'm not sure where the jets are right now. I know, they're in this airfield apparently, and they're just resting right now. Meanwhile, I see these helicopters go in and try to take out the army in the right, but then these grumbles did take a good amount of damage from them. But one of them does survive. Heroic once again. I think a Tunguska would be a better answer. I hope he doesn't really spawn a grumble right now, even though he's going to repair quite a bit faster than usual. Oh, we do see Vitamin bring in the Boris. He already has his own Boris, which causes airstrikes on his oils. And one thing I should mention is that killing oils are generally a better idea than killing, arms suppliers. So, yeah, now given that this Stein had units in them and just shock troopers and a Boris, I don't think it's a good idea to use anything just over there. He definitely needs his own, actually there's a Hind for air-to-air, and there's an MG Boris, I'm not sure. But he needs to bring more than a single unit down. There's no hard counter all these units, I'm afraid. These Hinds are just doing they're doing a good amount of work right now. Okay, now we do see the Hind getting we do see the satellite GP scan come in. This Hind is trying to kill the oils, take vengeance upon the oils he had. These sponsors are going to be searching for Boris. A Helene on the top, just find whatever target is and just guard mode and kill it. And this Boris does get burned to a crisp. That was really a shame. I'm not sure if Vitamin has any of these anti-air, but this oil is something that he cannot afford. And we do see a Tremor AGAS come out from Red Army. Is there the power plant upgrade just yet? No, he doesn't have it, so each power plant will deal 6 power. And given that if you have more than 4 of these, then you should probably get them. We do see Topos come out. It's going to be killing 3 different arms suppliers, and I think that's probably the silo. But I'm not sure if any of the missile launchers, the normal ones, did anything this game. This Hind is basically killing the game, finishing the game by himself right now. I'm not sure if Vitamin realizes it, or if he has anything I can answer to, because this is like a flying overlord. This is the closest thing we have to a Helix in the game right now until 2.0 when the real Helixes come out. This is the toughest, highest burst damage helicopter in the game, and it's heroic, and I was fucking alive as well. God help you, buddy. We do see a conscript shop come in, but this time the helicopter does get intercepted, and these Kashaws are going to do a good amount of damage against them. I think if I was Red Army, I'd probably force fire on the ground so I don't get any alarms to the minimap, and I'll probably try to capture these 2 buildings, even though there's currently a Grumble engaging this heroic Hind, and he does manage to just take out that Grumble as well. He's still auto healing, so this War Factory will get destroyed. I think this is GG, guys. He doesn't have any barracks. That Nicholas would be a good answer, but even with these tanks in the front line, I don't even see any any Black Bears. Even then, it seems like a hard count, but these Sokos still do exist, so that's at least good. I wish you could get 2 or 3 Discos from here and just hold this area and probably defend it. I'm not sure, but this Tesla tank is not really doing its job compared to this Consul that's just in front of it. Another observation, the airfield gets destroyed, so the next Armored Strike Force that's actually on its way with the Black Bear of all things and the Oil Gun Golems, it will probably be the end of the game. I'm not sure what Red Army did exactly wrong. They didn't bring enough anti-air, but I wish he used less shock bombardiers against Russia. Those things are broken almost against some factions like ECA at 2-1 or let's say US. It's really good against US as well. We just have to know how to use it. Yeah, this Tunguska is going to try to hide behind the hitbox of this industrial plant, but these helicopters do have Goliath, so they will activate and survive. This is a heroic Hunchback. Not every day you get to see one of those. And we are going to see a FOAB drop. It's going to survive. Yeah, the Hunchback does survive, but it takes a good amount of damage from the command bunker. It's not command, it's command bunker. Apparently has more health or something compared to the other two. I don't know. The only thing I know is that the ECA field region command is only one who deserves to have extra anything compared to the extra cost of that for 1,000. So yeah, these helicopters are finishing it off. I'm not seeing much fight coming in from Vitamin. He doesn't have any doses left. He only has 1 dose left apparently. And he only has 3k as well. And I'm not really sure how you can fight all these with just 3k. There is RPG Boris there, which will be trying to pick up all those targets one by one. If OAP does come in to drop down, it's going to drop down the Black Bear, probably pushing him thisward and forward. He's not going to be flying that much. He's going to be flying only a few hundred meters. And he's going to be like, oh, thank you, comrade. You have helped us, travel faster to kill your war factory. What was thank you in Russian? I don't know. Some people will probably tell me in the comments. All I know is that these helicopters all have veterancy, and you never want to see Russian units with veterancy. Just don't ever do that. And even though he's going to try to kill the Black Bear, and oh wait, he just failed the thermal barracks. That's still more to come. And even then, if you kill a Black Bear, these helicopters are the one doing the most of the DPS. Like the Black Bear is a good tanky unit in this case, but compared to these 3 helicopters, they're doing most of the damage. And Vitamin does call him the GG. And this is not the game I have casted before, so that's good. And let's check the end game stats, just see the difference in economy. And Red Army apparently has not that much. Not that much, honestly. Yeah, I think if Vitamin had better choices and then go for Topos of all things against a actually Topos are good against ECA, and even that's debatable right now. Anyways, we do see the nice matchup here. 300 units created by Red Army and 200 by Vitamin. Perfect 3-200 though, so that's good. Alright, I want to say good game, and I hope to see you guys next time.